what happens with Nick Foles and the Eagles? That seems to be first up on the non-playing season hit list, right?
Yeah, he's going to get traded. And I think that by franchising him, which they are expected to do, they get to kind of control where he's going to go. So if they don't tag him, which I don't believe is going to happen, Nick Foles could leave for, say, the New York Giants if he wanted, or the Washington Redskins if he wanted. And I don't think Philadelphia wants that to happen. I think Philadelphia would be much more comfortable saying, Nick, we'd like you to go out of conference to Jacksonville, or we'd like you to go out of conference to Denver, or we'd like you to go wherever it is, but we don't want you in the division. So we're going to tag you. Now, I know there's the issue that they have to pick up the option, which they may do, but they may just simplify this and streamline it and just say, you know what, Nick, rather than us picking up the option and you buying it back for $2 million, which you don't need to do, let's just put the tag on you right now, and we'll go from there. I mean, that would be the simple and obvious way of handling this. It would be the most, how do we say this, the least complicated way of doing it. So I just think that ultimately they are determined to trade him, and I think that's what will happen.
Well, I mean, with the Giants, though, that would mean Eli would do what? Tell him he's done, or they would tell Eli he's done for Nick Foles?
Well, again, I expect Eli Manning back, and I'm not telling you that Nick Foles is going to wind up in New York, but I'm saying the Eagles are going to remove that as an option to not even be discussed on the table. I don't know how it would play out. You know, if the Eagles were able to, if the Giants were able to get themselves a quarterback that they really liked, and I don't even know if they like Nick Foles, and wanted to build around, maybe at that point in time they sit down with Eli Manning and have a conversation with him. But we're not even at that point. I'm just saying the Giants are at a point where they're going to have to start looking at quarterbacks, figuring out what they want to do with that position, and whether or not that would impact Eli Manning now or not. Now, right now, I expect Eli Manning to be back. But again, they're going to sift through their quarterback options and make a decision.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.